Many couples are asking me the same question. How do we keep connection and our relationship alive even after we've been together for so many years? So in this video, I'm going to give you three important tips of how to do that. So let's begin. First of all, I want you to think about meaningful moments with each other and not grand gestures. Now, what do I mean by that? Many people think about date nights, for example. They're saying, if I want to feel more connected to my partner, I have to do a date night once a week and I have to plan it and do something fun and exciting, etc. Or some people say, let's get a weekend getaway. Let's book a hotel or a vacation or do something that really gets us out of the routine or get us connected to each other. Well, those things are really fun and great. Of course, do them. A lot of connection is actually built of moments of connection during the day, daily things that you do with your partner, because you spend a lot of time with them. And part of our brain is always asking the question, even if you've been together for many years, do you still love me? Do you still care about me? Am I still important to you? And so instead of thinking about big gestures, think about small moments during the day when you pass by each other, when you smile to each other in the morning. Think about small gestures during the day. When you pass by each other, create an eye contact, smile, do a little bit of a touch one another, a caress, do some kind of small gestures that you care about one another. Make coffee for one another. Do small things like that that creates connection on a daily basis. Tip number 2 is pay attention to transitions. So what are transitions? Transitions are moments which we go from being together to being apart, or being apart to being together. So a classic one during the day is when you go to work and you leave each other, or when you come back in the evening at home and you meet each other again. But it's also when you go to bed at night, when you wake up in the morning. And sometimes it also means like when you've been in a different room for an hour or two, and then you pass by each other as you go into the kitchen or go into the living room and do something else. Those are moments of transitions. Those are particular powerful moments in which some part of us is asking, am I still on your mind? So if you do small gestures over there, the gesture that I mentioned, like a touch or an eye gaze or contact, or especially like a hug or a kiss, it really creates a difference. It makes much bigger difference than those big gestures that we talked about in the first point. So pay attention to transition. Do something of connection, hugs, kiss, etc. during moments of transition. And here's the third tip. The third tip is about presence. In this day and age in which we're all so busy and we pay a lot of attention to screens so much all the time, right? We scroll through our phone all the time, we watch TV, or we get distracted with stress, with work stuff. If you have kids and with your kids, there's so many things that's going on. What ends up happening is we're not present with our partner. What does present mean? Present mean really being here right now, paying attention. So when I look at you, do I really see you? Do I really pay attention to what's happening on your facial expression? What are you actually feeling right now? What are you saying? What's new about you? This is a really powerful way to bring freshness into a relationship, even after many years, because our brain thinks, I already know you, so why would I pay attention? Well, every day we're a little different. Every day, every moment, something's happening with you, with your partner, that if you really pay attention, you create this freshness as the newness. And more than that, your partner feels like, oh, I can really feel there. You're really with me right now. You're paying attention. I'm special to you. So you got to put all these distractions aside, at least for a few minutes a day. Maybe do it in your dinner when you're sitting to each other, if you're having dinner together, for 5 minutes, nothing else besides real attention. You're paying attention, you're looking at your partner, you're being present, not just with your mind, also with your heart, with your body. You're really here, you're really with them, and you're paying attention. And you're giving them this undivided attention. And this will make a really big difference. So to summarize, 3 things. 1, daily small habits, not grand gesture. 2nd, pay attention specifically to transitions. How do you show love and affection during transitions? And 3rd, find few minutes a day to be really present, really with your partner. Those will make a difference.